Good evening and thanks for joining us for Crown 4 News at 10. I'm Dan Thorne.
And I'm Noelle Bello. Preliminary results are in for the San Mateo County special election. Voters have casted their ballots on Measure A, which would give the Board of Supervisors the power to remove Sheriff Corpus from office with cause. Ballots are still being counted, but so far, 85% voting yes, 14% voting no. Crown 4's Sarah Stinson joining us live from the Sheriff's Office after speaking with voters. Sarah?
So far, there's been low voter turnout for this special election, with just 19% casting their ballots. But those who did, we spoke to, they had passionate opinions about this, about whether the Board of Supervisors should be able to remove a sheriff and if this whole process is fair. San Mateo County voters deciding the fate of Sheriff Corpus in a special election Tuesday.
Voted yes. Vote corruption out. Like, start locally, do what we can. Yeah, it's an easy vote for me.
I think most people I've talked to thinks if there's smoke, there's fire, and she's probably guilty.
After a more than 4-month-long battle among Sheriff Corpus, county leaders, and the Sheriff's Union, voters are deciding if they want to give the Board of Supervisors the right to remove the sheriff with cause.
I voted no. I didn't feel it was fair to have supervisors put up a vote to have them vote again on getting her out, because they've obviously already made up their mind. And I'm not saying they shouldn't have. Maybe she's guilty of it. But I don't like that process. It's not fair. We should have had a recall.
If Measure A passes, supervisors must let the sheriff defend herself in a public hearing before making a 4/5 vote.
I voted yes.
Carol Makupadai says while she voted yes, she's hoping supervisors will make an unbiased decision instead of just going off an independent report released by retired Judge Ladors Cordell, which accuses the sheriff of abuse of power, retaliation, and sending racist text messages.
And I am probably one of the few people who read the entire Judge's Cordell's report. Her report was very biased. It was one-sided. I don't think that was her intent.
Sheriff Corpus denied all allegations against her in a one-on-one interview with Crown 4.
And I will not falter, and I will continue to fight till the end.
As ballots continue to be dropped off and counted at the San Mateo County Registrar's Office, members of the Deputy Sheriff's Association could be heard cheering after seeing the first preliminary results.
Not every ballot's been counted yet, but what we've seen so far from those first results was incredible. And it really showed that we have the support of the community.
The Registrar's Office has 30 days to certify the results. We should have a better idea of these results within the next week. If Measure A does pass, Board of Supervisors will have the right to remove a sheriff with cause until 2028. Now, we are expecting to hear from the board on Wednesday, get reaction from them. But for now, as you heard, much excitement from DSA. I'm Sarah Stinson reporting. Back to you guys.